Hey, howdy.
What was that?
That was a really quick one tonight.
I was putting up an Instagram story so that I can just tell people to come over and join us.
Well, why don't you go ahead and do that?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Go right ahead.
You talk while I do it.
Sorry, that was a short little countdown there. Kaylee made that for me, so I was a little shocked too, but that's fine. It was cute, very cute. Hi everyone, welcome back to My BB Experts here. I see they're all getting their notifications. They're jumping in, and hopefully they're getting a text message tonight too, because tonight is a big show. Jamie, we
Hi.
got amazing prize tonight. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm just busy putting the story up.
Do it. Go ahead. So we decided that we were going to do, first of all, we're going to show you all the amazing Evenflo products tonight. Jamie's going to do some demos inside his new apartment, which, by the way, looks amazing with the big doors. I love the scene. And and then we're going to be giving away one of the Explore stroller wagons. Crazy. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Thank you to Evenflo for providing an extra stroller for everybody.
For providing, accidentally sending an extra one to my apartment. And we were like, what do we do with this? We'll just give it away while we're live.
Don't you love it?
Mm-hmm.
That was divine intervention. They're all excited about that, I'm sure. Nobody's complaining at all. So we have a good show. It's 8 p.m. here on the East Coast. I love having these shows in the evening because everybody's kind of like ready to just kind of hang out. And I hope you all had your dinner and you're ready for a good show because Jamie's going to be doing a whole bunch of demos for us.
A whole lot.
And I'm going to sit back and chat with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
5 p.m. there. Okay, you're on the West Coast there, Edna. All right. Well, we're going to let everybody jump in. And
and I'm just getting things set up. I have a very different setup today because of the amount of stuff. And I have it rigged over here. We're like, my computer's on a ladder. My camera to watch the chat is over here. I'm on a tripod hanging in a pocket. So we're going to see what happens tonight. Quite frankly.
I think you're gonna get it there. It's all right. I got a lot of screens in front of me too. That's why I'm glowing here. Thank you for the follow. Anyone? Let's see who just followed. Skylar, thank you for the follow. If you're not following us here on Amazon, make sure you hit that follow button. All right, we really appreciate it if you follow. Thank you for the follow, Katrina. You want to follow? First of all, we're giving away a prize tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to be here in the chat. You need to be following us here on Amazon. Okay, great. And everybody's following now. Fantastic. You need to be following. And then let me pop this banner up here too for you so that you can see. We also have the October giveaway. Don't forget, okay, we're going to give away a stroller tonight. And then we have an enormous giveaway that we do every month. And you do that through the My Baby Experts app.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's still time to get your entries in for October.
And one of the car seats that is in the giveaway, I will actually be demonstrating tonight. So
that's true. That's true. One of the car seats too. All right, so awesome. And I also let's see. All right, so lots of chatter here tonight. Everybody's showing up for this one because it's going to be a good one. And we will have a winner before the show is over.
Before the show is over. And the thing about these stroller wagons is due to Coco and the supply chain issue and everything, stroller wagons have blown up in popularity over the last year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the companies that make stroller wagons are really having a hard time keeping up with demand.
Right.
I'm not even going to try to look at my phone.
Yeah.
So a lot of places, this Explorer is actually out of stock. So the fact that I even have one of these extra right now is pretty wild, and you can still get them on. You can get them on Amazon. I checked before we went live.
Yeah.
But not even having to stress about that and win one is a pretty big deal. So.
Totally. They're asking how do they enter? Okay, so there's two giveaways. One is our October monthly giveaway. We do a giveaway every month. It's over $2,500 in prizes. It's strollers, car seats, high chairs, crib mattresses, carriers, literally everything.
Everything.
the way you enter that one is you download the My Baby Experts app in the Google Play or the Apple Store. Okay, right there, go to download, and then you can enter. All right, that one we do once a month. But tonight we have an extra extra giveaway of the Evenflo Explorer stroller wagon. Jamie had an extra, and everybody decided, how about we give it away? Because that's what we do. Because that's what we do. We give prizes.
Yeah.
We like to give prizes. So that's how you win. If you want to win, you got to hang out till the end of the show, because that's when we'll be drawing the winner. Okay.
Yeah.
And it'll be pretty easy. You just have to chat here. Follow us. Make sure you're following. If you're first time here on Amazon Live, let me give you a little tour. Okay. First of all, right above Jamie's head, if you're on your desktop, actually, no, both now desktop and mobile, they're below us. If you click the screen, you will see a little follow button. Just hit that follow button and you're following here on Amazon. All right, so do that first. And then chat here, and I will give you instructions in a little while of how you enter, which is going to be simpler than you can imagine.
Yeah. I mean, literally, just make sure you follow us.
Yeah.
And just comment in the chat.
Just
stay engaged.
Just comment
it's not that it's not that deep. This is a completely superfluous, ridiculous giveaway with no real rhyme or reason this evening.
That's right. So, it will be a little bit of a competition, but it'll be really easy, I promise. Okay. So let's get started. Oh, and the last thing too, again, if you're new, I see a lot of new followers tonight. So I think there's a lot of new people coming, and I just want to give them more information about the products too. We're going to go over all the Evenflo products here, all these great ones. And if you want to see the products, this is what we love about Amazon Live. If you want to see them, just if you're on your mobile device right now and you're on the app, there's just another tab that says shop, and there's one that says chat. If you're in the chat, you know where you're at. If you go over to the shop, you'll see all the products in the carousel. And Joe over in the chat here will be highlighting the products for us. Okay. Kaylee's also here in the chat. Kaylee is my assistant. She's here. She can help you if you have questions. Post them here, and Kaylee will be answering some of those questions as well.
Yeah. So just follow us. Follow us and hang out.
And just follow. Normally I call out and say thank you to all the new followers. There's a lot of new followers. So thank you to everyone who's following. We love it. And
I need to get the mic back out.
You do? Where is your mic?
I don't know where it is. Because shocker to no one, I'm still unpacking.
I was going to ask you. Now, you said that you were going to spend the whole weekend unpacking and getting.
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Okay. Just checking.
I have the second bedroom in my apartment is nothing but collapsed cardboard boxes and stuff I need to throw out.
Okay. That's good. That's a good sign. That is definitely a good sign.
It's just a lot. It's a
lot.
I
don't know if I knew you had a second bedroom.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in the back.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like my bedroom is right here, and then there's another set of French doors you go through to get into the other bedroom. And it's kind of like a second bedroom office area.
I remember now, yeah.
It's the back entrance to the apartment.
You gave me the video tour. I remember now.
So it's just full of crap, and it's a mess.
Look at all the new people, James. They're even saying, so like Catherine saying, was it Catherine? No. Angelo saying, I didn't even know Amazon Live did live events. Yeah, we've been doing Amazon Live for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
And we have fun here. We're doing it twice a week. So if you guys are just finding us tonight, you landed in a gold mine here, because we have some really good shows every week. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Ask everybody here in the chat.
There's a lot of talk about a popcorn maker.
We do a lot of popcorn.
You're going to be very proud of me. I didn't order your popcorn, but last night I ordered an entire gift set of popcorn kernels with seasonings.
You did? Okay.
So that I can finally try this hot pot.
Oh, you will be addicted. Just like me.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt it.
Just like me. But who's got a hot pop here in the chat? Because we got a lot of hot pop customers here in the chat. If you got a hot pop, tell me. Yep. They won their popcorn makers. We give away a lot of prizes here while we're live. Tonight's the biggest prize we ever gave away.
No, we've never given away something this big live.
No, tonight's the biggest. But we always give prizes. We always give prizes. So Yeah, tonight's the biggest. All right, so just pay attention. We're going to be going over the products. We're going to start now. Start going through some of these incredible products here from Evenflo that are just awesome. If you're looking for a stroller, or car seat, pay attention. If you're looking to register for one, if you're here on Amazon, it's so easy. Click through to the product and add to your registry. That's great too. And I think Evenflo, some from the team, is going to be jumping into the live with us. And
into the chat.
Sorry, they'll be jumping into the chat. Hopefully, they will make themselves known who they are, so that you can ask them questions as well if you have any questions about the products. Jamie will be talking a lot, and I'll be trying to watch the chat. So if you have questions, pop them in here, and I'll do my best to relay them and answer them with Jamie. Okay.
I should have thought about the layout of this a little bit.
You're a little blurry when you walked away like that.
Well, it's because it's not focusing.
Gotcha.
You know, sometimes the cameras just don't like to focus.
Gotcha.
So we're going to go real close. It's still a little bit blurry.
It's still a little bit blurry. All right, let me see what happens. I'm going to make you big, okay? And let's see what happens here.
It's a little blurry. It's the focus on the camera. There we go.
Oh, there's Sarah from Evenflo. She just jumped in. Hi, Sarah. Awesome. Okay, so Sarah's here from Evenflo. If you guys have questions, you can just pop them here. She'll do her best to follow and answer for you as well. Okay, good.
So we're going to start. We're going to start with the pivot.
You don't want to start with the Explorer? Let them know what they're doing? Okay.
No.
You're the boss.
I mean, we already this is what is up for grabs this evening. The Explorer. We're not going to start with this first. We're going to start with this pivot so that I can get it in the back and out of my way. I've got reasons.
He's got reasoning for things.
Yes. So the pivot is a modular stroller by Evenflo. It's also a travel. You can use it as a travel system. It does come with their infant car seat, and I don't have the base on this one because I'm going to grab the base when we go to the pivot expand because it's the same car seat. It's their Safe Max. But it does come with your infant seat. So if you wanted to use this as a travel system from the get-go, one of the nice things about this is because it's made by the same company, you don't have to worry about adapters. And that's not always the case. Like if a stroller company makes a car seat, sometimes you still do need adapters, but there's no adapters needed for this. So you can just like pop it out of the car and pop it in the stroller frame and like go around and use this as a travel system, which is super nice, and you're not going to forget anything. Like you don't have to worry about like, do I have my adapters? Like blah 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 blah. We're going to talk a little bit more about the car seat when we go to the pivot expand. But the seat itself will go up to 50 pounds, and it's one of these kind of like modular convertible seat systems. Where it's very typical, you can have the seat face you can have the seat face out. But a lot of these systems have like a separate bassinet and a separate seat. So you have different pieces, and this is all integrated into one frame. So it's not like a standalone kind of overnight bassinet like some strollers have. But if you want this like a lie flat carry cot situation, there's just this little strap down here that you undo. And then you fully have a lie flat situation. And then as they start to get older and, you know, they start to sit up, you know, 4 or 5 months, you can start to actually use this as a stroller seat and then just slowly adjust the recline as they get older. Then if they need to nap, you know, it's a one-handed recline mechanism, super, super easy. The belly bar is included and it does come with the little snack holder for the topper. But then you also have a cup holder included. And then again, you know, when your kid, after you get tired of looking at them or they want to look out, you can just flip that around. You still have the ability to recline the seat. But then they can look out and you have like a decent sized canopy on this guy. And then you have a little mesh peekaboo situation. And the basket is pretty large. And then to fold it, it's like a very typical standard fold. So
awesome.
Very, very sensible. Price point is great on this guy. Cover off. And the fact that it includes a car seat is pretty awesome. So
I don't know who asked the question, but they were asking how much does it weigh. It looks like around 28 pounds. And maybe Sarah can confirm that too.
Yeah, it's really not that heavy at all. I would say this is, in terms of like the modular stroller systems, this is a pretty normal weight.
Yeah.
It's not overly heavy. It's not under light.
It's got a huge basket too underneath.
Yeah, the basket is enormous, and it's also very easy. I mean, I'm kind of far back with the camera just so I can get everything in frame, but there's a lot of access to it down here. So you can, you know what? Hold on. You could throw. I didn't even think about this. Imagine I got my big old diaper bag right here. You can just you can throw your diaper bag, you can throw everything in here, and you do have access to it, which is awesome.
Yeah, no. Gotta have a big basket. Love big baskets underneath. What is Peter's asking, what is the child weight limit?
50 pounds.
50 pounds.
On this, the pivot expand that converts is 55 pounds, but 50 pounds is pretty standard for modular strollers. 50 to 55 is really kind of the weight limit. When you go up into like bigger, more substantial, like jogging strollers, sometimes you can hit a weight limit of around 65 pounds. Right. But 50 to 55 is pretty standard for the max.
Awesome. Awesome. All right.
Well, any other questions? And this also does not have a couple things really quickly before we go into the expand that are very different. The pivot does not have an adjustable handle like the expand does. And then in the actual seat, the pivot is a standard. There's no adjustable calf rest or thigh rest. And the expand, you can adjust that. And I'll show you in a second. But in terms of the frame mechanics and what the seat does, basically the same with a couple improvements on the expand because of what it does.
I have a feeling we don't have the travel system in the carousel. Hey Joe, make sure that you add it to the. That's my fault. I'm not sure that we have the travel system. We have the expand, and we have the expand travel system, but I don't think we have the pivot travel system. So
I'm kind of
right now.
I'm kind of living for just shove everything through the doors and get rid of it at the moment.
That's good.
How's the blurriness? It's okay.
No, you're good. Fine. It's good.
Great.
Good. Yeah, they love that it's so thin. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the modular traveler system in the carousel, she's saying.
Okay.
Okay.
So the other travel system from Evenflo that we put in here is the pivot expand. In the expand, I don't remember exactly what year it was that I saw this at the trade show, that they were like, we have something like really, really smart. And this came out prior to the Explorer, the stroller wagon. But they did a really smart thing integrating the adapters into here, which I'll show you in a second. But just so you can see, this is the base of the infant car seat. And if any of y'all have ever paid attention to me and how I talk about car seats, there are a couple features I really kind of harp on in terms of things to look for. One of them is your built-in lock-off. So this really helps you get a good install with the seatbelt. If your seatbelt doesn't have the ability to lock, this is just a really, really nice feature, and it's very easy to use. And then there's an anti-rebound bar. So what this does, or an ARB as we call it, if this was installed in your vehicle, there we go. The ARB is going to go flush against the automobile seat, and this is rear facing. So we're facing this way, baby is facing this way. So in a collision, everything will go towards the point of impact and then go back. It's action, reaction, or rotation and rebound in a collision. So by having this ARB, it's not necessarily absorbing all of that crash in that initial crash energy, but it's helping to kind of diffuse the response to it by keeping the shell of the car seat of the child from really bouncing backwards into the seat. So it would kind of have that effect on it. I know that doesn't make sense, and it's black on black and it's very hard to see. but an ARB is a very, very good feature to look for in a seat, and most car seats at this price point do not have them. So right off the bat, the ARB is a very good thing with this particular car seat. So with the seat, let me grab it. Again, the Pivot Expand is pretty similar in terms of the look of it. It's the same thing. It will hold 55 pounds, so that's a little bit different. It does have the adjustable handlebar, and it does have an adjustable calf support down here or leg rest. Now, what it also will turn into a travel system, just like the regular Pivot. But what this does is there are little, you can kind of see right here, this is the seat post, or what the car seat would snap on. And then there are different posts down here at the bottom. So what this allows you to do, everything is integrated into the frame. So then you have the ability to turn this into a double, without, having adapters really, period. You have the ability to do, a toddler seat and a car seat. You have the ability to do 2 car seats. You have the ability to do 2 seats. You can have them base about 4,000 different positions with this.
I'm looking to see if I can grab you a picture with all the different positions. I know we have that here.
Yeah. And unlike a lot of strollers where you add on a secondary seat and it loses the weight limit, it is 55 pounds per. So you've got a really solid weight limit. There you go.
Yeah. Look at all those positions. I'm going to scroll.
So you do have and the fact that you don't have to worry about having adapters in your trunk or losing adapters or putting the adapters on backwards or, one of the adapters breaking, everything is integrated into the frame of the stroller.
You literally could do any position you could think of.
Yeah.
If you could think of it, you can do it.
Yeah. And what a lot of people also don't realize is if you look down, can you make me big real quick again?
Yep.
So if you look at the front wheels, when you pull this second seat out, the adapter out, it also expands that undercarriage basket a little bit. And, depending on how you have this set up, you may not be able to fit a whole lot more under there, but at least will give you a little bit more room and you give your kid a little bit more room so that you can have more of your cargo towards this side. But it's great. It has the same fold as the Pivot. It's very intuitive. There's not a lot of things you really need to think about with it. And it also has what we call, I'm not wearing flip-flops, but it does have a flip-flop friendly brake. That you just step onto engage. So using the brake or popping the brake off is not going to hurt your feet. So it's just very sensible. It's a very, very solid single to double stroller system at a really great price. And I think that's pretty awesome.
And my kids were 2 years apart, and it was just so nice to have, to have some kind of a double stroller that is also a single. Sometimes you have one with you, sometimes you have 2 with you, to be able to convert it from one to the other, to put the car seat on there, all the different configurations. You want the stroller to do what you need it to do, and that's what it seems like this really will do.
Yeah, and they also, they have other accessories for it you can get, and all manner of things specifically when it comes to the wagon. But it's good.
Right. And then somebody just mentioned the rider board. We have that in carousel too. You can add that on. Awesome. Love this. We've given this one away too before.
Oh yeah.
When was that? That was in August, I think.
I think so.
Right? Yeah.
As I sit here and make an ugly face while I think.
Joe sent you some pictures from our last stream when I was demonstrating the knife set. We were cracking up looking at it. I'm like, okay, good Halloween pictures.
No.
Before we move on to any of the next products, let's talk for a second about, first of all, everybody here is here to hear about the products. You also want to win the prizes. We have an Explorer that we're going to be giving away tonight before the show is over, someone will be going home or will be getting from Jamie's home.
Ship directly, and you get a new one in the box. You don't have to worry about like you get a brand new one that I have not opened. They're back behind the door in the front of my apartment.
Jamie will personally bless it.
I will bless it. I will bless it or something. I'll burn some sage around it and like slap a sticker on it.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then I also want to tell you about the October giveaway because we're going to be giving out the code shortly. All right. So what does that mean, the code? What for anyone who's been hanging out with us for a while, we have our monthly giveaways. October giveaway is over $2,500 in prizes. We have is the Revolve on that? Yeah, the Revolve.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Revolve is in the October giveaway. And we're going to be giving out a code. If you want to be part of the October giveaway, just download the My Baby Experts app. And then we'll be giving the code here in the chat. You'll learn what to do with that code. You go enter it in the app and you can get extra entries towards the October giveaway. Okay. So make sure that you're following here.
Sign the box. Maybe.
Maybe. You could.
I hate that my camera is not focusing.
Yeah, it keeps.
It's so dumb.
What is that?
It's just technology.
Yeah, all right.
One of us will always have something go a little wonky.
It's usually me. Oh God, me and my Optimum. Right. I'm gonna say them out loud. Optimum, horrible internet Optimum. If you have a choice between Optimum and anything else, go with anything else.
Get a pigeon.
Anyway, okay, yeah.
Pigeons are more reliable.
Should we give them the code now? Let's give them the code.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm going to give them the code. I'm going to continue to get my camera to focus.
Okay. So I'm going to give you guys the code. I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm going to be putting it into the chat right now. Okay. Because you have to be here live to get our codes. The chat disappears. It's not like, Facebook and everything else. The chat disappears after the stream. So if you weren't here, you won't have the code. You need it to get your extra entries for the October giveaway. Okay. So if you don't know what we're talking about, just screenshot the code or write it down so you have it. And then there's all kinds of instructions in the app. Okay. So here is your code. And then I also saw a bunch of people putting their names, which is perfect. This is what we need. We need you to, not everybody has their name here on Amazon. Sometimes hard to tell if your full name is showing up. If you want to win, we need to know your full name. So you just need to type your full name. Again, it will disappear after the chat's over. So please enter your full name just in case you're not sure. Okay, so here's your code. I always have to check really carefully that I'm not like doing it backwards or something because I tend to do that sometimes. All right, here we go. Repeat it back in the chat for me, please, so I know you all got it. Share it with each other here. Do not share it with anybody who's not here or you will be disqualified. And you do need to follow the rules. We have giveaway rules.
Keep talking. I cleaned my lens before I came on. But I'm just going to clean it. It's not my lens. It's not my lens. Because that is focused.
Did you touch it? Did you touch it?
No. I'm just going to have to come up
here. It's very clear when you come up close.
I'm going to have to come up here like this. Like, it's just hateful right now. It is just hateful.
All right. I wonder why.
Because Logitech sometimes does not want me to
look at all those codes. Okay, you guys have the codes. That's good. Very, very good. Why don't you stand back and let's see what happens when you move backwards and see if it refocuses.
Can you make me big again?
Yeah.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that won't do anything for my camera, but I wonder if I go here and pull. It's so hateful.
Yeah.
If you're watching on Facebook, you will not get a code on Facebook. The Facebook is only on Amazon.
Right. Come over to Amazon.
People are commenting on Facebook.
Okay. Then if you're commenting on, Kaylee's going to let them know. If you're watching on Facebook right now or on YouTube, okay, you need to come over to Amazon. There is a link. Click over and come into the chat with us. This is where the code is. And you will have to be here in this chat to win the prize tonight. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. Well, she's here with her husband's account, Peter. So that's perfect. Let us know, okay?
Welcome to the blurry.
It's not that bad. It's just your face. So I think we can see the product.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's happening. It's so weird.
Because it's just mad at me.
You know.
It's just mad.
All right.
Let me get rid of this.
It just cleared up.
What a gift. What a gift for everyone.
Well, right there. There you go. What do you want to do next? Does anybody have any questions at all? You can put them into the chat here. If you have any questions, let us know.
Let's do the revolve since it's part of the monthly.
Yep. Okay. So they're asking what's the code for it?
I'm just dragging
Stephanie
this out.
just joined. Stephanie, the code is for the October giveaway. We're going to be doing the revolve right now. Just write down the code and then download the My Baby Experts app so you can enter the giveaway for October. 2 giveaways, one tonight and one October, which is our monthly. All right, go for it, James.
All right. So I did drag this out really for one purpose, and that's to kind of show you the revolve. Now, this is what one of our prizes is this month. This car seat has really kind of like blown up the internet, and for very good reason. You will notice really quickly, I do have the top tether pulled out with this seat. You do use the top tether with every form of installation except for booster mode. And this does go all the way up to 120 pounds, and you can use it as a high back booster, which is pretty awesome. So let's just pretend I have my top tether attached. And again, whenever I tell people like, or walking you through like installing your convertible seat forward facing or your forward facing seat with the harness, always get your tether and throw it into your seat so that you don't forget that it's back here, because then when you install your seat, you can't get to it and you won't use it. So always undo your tether when you're installing it, and then go ahead and flip that backwards. So really quickly, I'm going to pull this out so that you can kind of see the base mechanics of this. You can install this with lower anchors or with seat belts. Obviously, you do not use both together. Use one or the other, but it does have a very good belt lock system, which does provide a really good tension on the seat belt and helps you get a really nice install when you're pushing it down. And then there's a little green button right here that will tell you that it's locked into place. This giant panel right here also functions with anti-rebound bar properties. So that's very, very nice. But this is not like, you know, a base like an infant car seat has a base and you can go throw this on a stroller. This is just to help the revolving mechanism in here. So this seat has a one-handed revolve. So where that would come in handy, as your kid, when they're very young and they're rear facing, getting them in is not that difficult. But as they start to gain weight and you want to keep them rear facing, this goes rear facing for 40 pounds. Sometimes getting a bigger child into the seat can be a bit of a situation. There's more torque on your back. If you have children who have low muscle tone, or you yourself have mobility issues or anything like that, being able to turn the seat to face you when you're not in the car, and then get your kid in here, buckle them up, make sure they're harnessed properly, and then spin them to the back is a pretty wonderful feature of this. And there are a couple seats on the market right now that do spin. For my money, this is much easier to install. It's much easier to use than the other spinning seat right now. I just think this is absolutely terrific. You do have 2 cup holders in it. And then eventually, you know, once they hit that 40-pound weight limit or the height limit of the seat, or they outgrow the top of the head 1-inch rule, you would just flip the seat forward. And then so you can see how high this goes. I will show you real quickly. And they did a couple really nice things with the harness on here. The shoulder pads have like a grippy fabric so that they help stay in place. But you can see this goes very high. And then you have the shoulder belt path right here. And then you have the lap belt path right down here next to the cup holders. So you really get a very long lifespan out of use of this seat with the ability to spin it. And it's great. The fabric feels great. Like they really did a very, very, very good job on this car seat. Very good.
Totally. No, it's, oh my God. They're going crazy in the chat. Yeah, everybody wants it. Everybody wants it.
They should.
And they should.
Just being able to get your kids in and out easier. And like, you know, when I first put a video of this up, there was a woman who commented, and she uses a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. And I did not even think of that component of it.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, oh, if you are a parent that is in a wheelchair or uses a wheelchair, like getting your kid into a car seat obviously is going to present a different set of issues.
Totally.
So by having the seat that spins, that's going to be a whole lot easier. So right. they just did a really good job. The install is very easy. It's super consistent. It has the red loops on the lower anchor attachments, like a lot of the Evenflo seats have. So it's very easy to like yoink them out of the anchor bars if you need to move it. Mm-hmm. I know there's a lot of chatter, and since Evenflo is here, I'm just going to say this right now. There's a lot of chatter online about people wanting to just buy extra, like the base part of this seat. Yes. Because even though you can't carry a child around in this, being able to just swap this part car to car, if that lower base unit was already like in your grandparents' car, like your partner, your spouse, whatever, just being able to take this, obviously not with the kid
100%,
in it. It's not that kind of thing.
100%.
But all of the internet wants it Evenflo, so I'm just relaying.
I have a feeling they'll be coming with that.
I'm relaying the information to the people.
Yeah.
But it's a great seat.
Mm-hmm. No, it's great.
And that's one of the things we're giving away this month. So
it is. It's part of the October giveaway. So there, a lot of people ask. People are showing up a little bit late. You know, they're maybe a first time here on our Amazon channel, Amazon show. We have an October giveaway. We do a monthly giveaway. It's through the My Baby Experts app. You just have to download it. There's all information. The code that we gave you before is for the October giveaway, and the Revolve is one of the prizes. One of the prizes. Imagine that giveaway. If the Revolve is one of the prizes.
Yeah.
There's so much. Okay, but tonight we're going to be giving away just the Explorer.
Just the Explorer. Like it's just the Explorer. But this is going to be the last demo because I'm going to make you wait.
That's right. He's
so
a
there we go.
You're a tease.
The other car seat we have is the Everyfit.
You're talking very fast.
I'm talking fast because I know what the people want. The people want to know.
I want you.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right, good.
If I needed a moment, you would know. I'd be like, why don't you talk?
Okay.
Well, I have some Brittany.
I'll get ready to talk.
And again, people always ask, you know what? Keep talking because my Brittany's empty.
That's
people
right.
always ask, what's in my Brittany? It is just water. My Brittany cups are pure and they are wholesome. So, because they certainly were not in Vegas.
They were not.
And so these are only for water. This is what I drink my water out of because they're huge. Mm-hmm. And I keep track of how many of these I drink a day.
Jamie and I saw Brittany together.
Yes, we did.
In Vegas. I think I remember that night. I'm not sure I fully remember it. I remember some parts of that night.
I got to see Brit twice. I was very lucky. If you've seen the documentary,
I did.
One of the women involved, who was the head of her wardrobe, has followed me and has kids. So when I went, not with you, but with Lainey, we were able to go backstage and we didn't get to meet Brit, and I was sad about it, but we will give her space.
Right.
But it was super fun going backstage and like meeting, Felicia and everybody.
Oh, it's awesome. Totally awesome.
Yeah.
You remember that night? Marty says she remembers that night. The night that we were there, that Jamie and I were there, or the night that Jamie was there with Lainey? I don't remember that night. Joe definitely doesn't remember that.
Joe definitely doesn't. That's all we're going to say.
Joe has zero memory of that night, Joe.
Joe probably does not remember Piece of Me in Vegas.
He probably doesn't remember anything about that night at all.
When you are at a trade show for a week and you're very tired and dehydrated, we'll go into car seats in a second, but the Brittany cup, the only way you can get the Brittany is by getting a triple drink. And it wasn't that strong because a triple in a cup of that size is pretty diluted, to be honest. It's only 3 shots. So some people just couldn't hang.
Not saying anything about you, Joe. Just,
No.
Absolutely wrong night to listen to this, he said.
Correct. So this is the Every Fit. This is what we refer to as an all-in-one seat. So it will rear face, it will forward face, and then it goes into boosters mode. And just a couple things about this, because this is really like, I don't like using the word like no frills, because there are a couple really good features in the seat that I think are very important. But when you want to look for like a little bit more basic all-in-one seat, this is a really, really good option for you. This is another one that goes to 120 pounds. It does go to a high back booster as well as not. But a few things we want to talk about. You've got 2 cup holders. You've got a little like cup holder and tray situation going on. But look here at the side. You see that this is very hard to do because I can't see the camera right now, but do you see the blue line and then the red line over here? These are built-in lock-offs. And again, a lot of car seats at this price point do not have them. And what a lock-off does, because car seats have a weight limit when it comes to using latch or your lower anchors to install. Read your manual so you know what that is. But once that weight limit is hit, you have to use a seatbelt. And if your seatbelt in your vehicle does not have a way to lock, it can be very frustrating to install your car seat with a seatbelt. So the fact that you have a rear-facing lock-off and a forward-facing, I'm so backwards, there it is, I feel it. A forward-facing lock-off right here in this seat is terrific. This is a great seat. It installed very well when I've been playing with it. And it's, it does its job. And for those of you who didn't know what I was talking about, this is that little red loop for the lower anchor attachments, because they look like a stapler. So always make sure it's fatter part on top, skinny part on the bottom when you install. Make sure they're not upside down, and then also make sure that they are nice and flat. There's no turns or creases or folds in the webbing of the latch strap. But a lot of times in your vehicle, it can be very hard to get down into the seat bight to release or install your lower anchors, because not all cars are built the same. So these little red loops right here stick out when you install. So then instead of having to use like the metal prong hook, or if you have some people with like carpal or arthritis even find the ones with the red button difficult to use, because you have to press in and pull out. These allow you to just pull this red loop and it releases your lower anchors and you can be done. So this is a really good feature. The lock-offs are terrific. It's a very solid all-in-one seat. That again will go, it's a 40-pound weight limit rear facing, and then once you turn it forward, the harness goes to 65 pounds and then up to 120 in booster.
I love this seat for grandparents. I love this seat when you're thinking about, just a car seat that you can use from beginning to end. If you really want to get one that just like will fit your child from like infancy till they're out of a car seat, this is such a great deal. And it's 10% off right now. The which color am I on right now? The Sawyer is, let me see, Joe's messaging. Hold on, he's telling me which ones are on deal. Okay, there's one that is 20% off actually. I'm gonna put that in the chat. Okay, so this one is actually 20% off. This is the Winston, which is actually a really nice one too. I like this color. I'm gonna put this in the chat for you guys. Here you go. Okay, the Winston is on sale right now for $159.99. That's great.
That's great.
That's great. You got $40 off. Okay, so it's 20% off. $159.99 on the Winston. There's four different colors, and that one is really a great price. Just a great price. So that's the one that I just threw in the chat. I'll throw it in again for you guys.
Especially as all of the baby industry has supply chain issues.
Yes.
Getting a car seat before you really need it is not a bad idea at the moment.
I think that's such a good point. Like, and we've said this before, it's the one of those things that you're going to need like as soon as like before your baby's born. You want to have it in the car installed, make sure that it's installed properly before you actually deliver. So it needs to be if you're really eyeing one of these car seats like this EveryFit or the Revolve, and you're like, I want to have that one, you want to go and grab it because the supply does run out.
Supply chain is it's all over the place.
Yes.
But the baby industry is really hit with it hard at the moment. So, and that's not going to be fixed anytime soon.
I want to explain. So now, all right. So now before you keep going.
That's fine.
I have a product I want to show them. Okay. This here is it's behind me. It is the play yard. Okay. So I have the Evenflo play yard. It's the portable play yard. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to pull some pictures up for you. And this one is great, especially if you're going to go ahead and get the Explorer. It's a great combination of having the Explorer wagon and the play yard that you could take out to the park. You can use it in your yard. You could use it inside. I use it for Lucky. I have a little 4-pound dog. He's actually 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds now. He lost a little bit of weight.
Wow.
And so I use it for him because we've got birds in the area, and I love how it has the lid, the cover. Okay, the lid. All right, so
we can refer to it as a lid.
It's a lid. It's a nice lid. I'm going to pull some pictures up because I think it's harder to see. Especially since I'm sitting here at my desk. So let me go ahead and pull up a picture and I can show you this.
I love that. I mean, I'm one to talk about having things assembled in my house, but I love that that's just casually popped up in your basement.
There you go. It's taking up the whole room here.
It works.
It's actually good. It's really not. It's a good size. Like it's a really good size but it folds so nicely. It's like one of those folding pieces. You don't have to put pieces together. It just collapses into like a bag. I'll show you what this looks like here. So here's nope, that's the wrong one. There you go. All right. So there's a nice big, that's with the top on it there, which is nice. It's an SPF cover. So it's great. Like if you're at the beach, if you're at the park or you want to just have some shade for your child, it's a great way to have that, the vents on the side. It's all nice and mesh netting. Plus,
I love how it has the side walls.
It's awesome. Yeah, because these will roll down so that you can, say it's windy or you're trying to create a darker space. You can roll those side walls down individually on each panel. And then it also opens at the top. So you can open one like I have right here where the one side, you can reach in and grab your child that way. You can have just half of it open. So there's a lot of configurations. Leave it to Evenflo, just like you were just showing the pivot expand, to have all these different configurations. And then it does fold really, really small inside this bag. So it's easy to take with you. It's 15 square feet of playing area. And let's see, how much does the product weigh? I don't remember here. It's in kilograms.
Yeah, for what I can remember, it's not heavy.
It's not heavy at all. No. It's actually very lightweight. I'm looking here to see on the product page if it tells me how much it weighs. And maybe if Sarah's still here, she can tell us what it weighs. 48 inches wide, 27 inches tall, 15 square feet of space. I don't know the weight of it. And
that's so funny that the listing is giving you kilos when everything else is written in standard.
It's funny.
Whatever ridiculous thing we do here in America.
There you go.
I really wish metric was...
You can use it. 14 pounds. Kaylee's telling you here. 14 pounds. Okay, yeah, that's really light. Really light. You can also use it without the cover. This is great indoors here. And then this is, let me see if I can show you how it folds. It doesn't show you how it folds up. Here they're rolling it down. It also has like a little pocket there to be able to drop, like an iPad in or some kind of a tablet, and it's kind of protected, but they can watch. And just a great thing for the yard. I mean, look here, you can see you can fit more than one kid in it. Just a great thing to take on the go with you. Very well ventilated. That's right.
Yeah.
I love this thing. I use it. I really do use it. I mean, we have it in our house for a reason. And it's in our closet because every time we go outside with Lucky, and I need it to protect him.
He's too little. You don't want a hawk grabbing that baby.
No. So let me throw that in the chat for you guys too. While we're at it. Here, I'll put this in the chat. So that is the Evenflo play yard. I just think it's a great combination with the Explorer.
Yeah, totally.
They kind of go together.
You get out and about.
Get matching colors. All right. Before you go into it here, why don't we do this? Why don't we tell the people how they can win this tonight? All right. So we're going to do a very simple thing, okay? And you guys are all going to start. You've all been waiting for this. Jamie's about to go over the Explorer. This is our prize for tonight. Someone's going to win tonight, okay? All you need to do is make sure. Are you following us here on Amazon right now? Make sure that you're following us right now. If you're not, go ahead and hit the follow button. Make sure you're following, okay? Then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and think of a number between 1 and 1,000. Okay.
Oh, we're going this route. Okay. Mm-hmm. Did you write it down already?
I did. I have the number. So I want you to think of a number between 1 and 1,000. All right. And when you're ready with that number, go ahead and put it here into the chat. Just type it into the chat. Commit. You can only do one number. If you put more than one number, you're disqualified. So just put one number. The first number you think of, go ahead and put it into the chat here, okay?
And full disclosure, I have no clue what the number is. Sherry's going to have to do. She's going to have to pick the winner. I have no clue what the number is.
That's right. We have it. All right. So go ahead and put your number down. And what's going to happen is the first person who picks the number, okay, that comes closest without going over the number that we pre-selected will be the grand prize winner tonight of the Explorer stroller wagon.
Great.
Okay. And I see them all putting their numbers in, lots and lots of numbers. I actually feel like, if someone guesses it on the button, like tonight, there's a lot of guesses here. If anyone happens to guess it exact, we're going to throw in an extra prize. Right. And I'm not looking at right now. Okay. So we're going to be scrolling through and seeing who's the winner while you do your demo.
I can't see. I'm not even watching the comments because my phone shut off. And I think that might be why my camera cleared up.
Why is it doing that?
My phone shut off. And I wonder if it was like something was messing with my camera. So here you go. The Pivot Explorer stroller wagon. Now, this came out a few years ago. I was one of the first people that was allowed to see it at the trade show as media and like whatever it is I do. But a few things about this, and I don't have all the pieces. This can hold an Evenflo car seat. You can put 2 kids in here. It's from when they're sitting up by themselves unassisted. So 6 months per seat, up to 55 pounds per seat. The infant seat obviously can snap in. But they also have a second stroller seat. So if you can imagine basically like a seat from the Pivot strollers that snaps into here. So you can push it like a stroller and have a second kid, or have like your infant car seat and a second kid. And I just think putting that stroller seat on here is really cool. No other wagon on the market does that. And I think that's a really, really, really cool feature of this stroller. Now in terms of the stroller wagon, now in terms of how this works, obviously, you can push it like a stroller, and that's great. But, if you're dealing with hills or sand or gravel, like rougher terrain, it's a little bit easier for you to actually pull the stroller. So you can actually flip this handle this way and then pull the wagon. So you have the ability to push or pull This is adjustable also if you don't want to have it as long. But it's all the same handle, and it just snaps right back down into place into the frame. So it's very, very easy. It does come with the 2 canopies and the tray, the little snack tray for the kids. It also comes with this cargo basket, which I'll show you in a second. But one of the things that I really like about this that a lot of people aren't aware of with this Explorer is that the canopies can flip inward. So if you want to pop and get a little bit more pop of color on it, you don't have to buy an additional canopy. They reverse. So all of the stroller wagons have reversible canopies, and I think that's really cute. You can just kind of mix it up. Here, let me flip this. So then if you wanted, like, you know, both of them this yellowy orange color, and, you know, make it a little bit more visible as well if you're out at night. I think this is a really, really cool feature. You do have 3-point harnesses, and there's also a footwell. And not all stroller wagons have footwells, and the reason we like footwells is because kids can actually sit properly, and they're not having to like cram their legs into the wagon. They have a lower place for them to actually rest their feet. Now, cargo basket on the back, super fun. You can throw your things in here, but if you're only pushing one kid around, you can actually flip this inward, and it goes right inside just like that. So it makes it a little bit shorter in terms of navigation for you. You know, it's very, very sensible.
Do we need any extra pictures here?
Not quite yet. I'm just going to show them. Oh, one of the things I forgot to show. My goodness me. There is a feature on this stroller, and I forget this. So if your child needed help, like getting in here, or you had a dog or something, the front of the stroller wagon, there's a little trigger under here, and this will actually flip forward. And you need to remember that because you also do this when you fold it. But I think just for getting the kids in and out, this is a really nice feature. There are lots of cup holders, so you can always, like, you know, put your things in and have plenty of room. And then the fold on this guy is super compact, and you can drag it like a sled, just like that. And if you want it super compact, there you go. So
I love this wagon.
It's great. It's a great, great, great wagon.
This is the wagon I would have bought. If they had it when my kids were little, this is what I would have gotten.
It's a great product. It's great.
I love it. I love the double hoods.
Yeah.
I love
a lot of stroller wagons, you also have to, they don't come with canopies. So
right.
Like canopies, you know, with some of the you know, higher, like more expensive wagons, you're having to pay on top of that to get all the accessories in here that are included.
Jamie, so, there's one of them. Let's see, it's the Wayfarer. I'm going to throw this in here. Okay, it is on deal here. It's not on deal, but it's got a sale. It is right now currently 23% off, $285.99.
Ooh.
Normally $369.
That's real good.
That's good, right?
I would get one of these wagons. Think about the trick or treating.
$285. So under
Think about your trick or treat. Think about your trick or treating. Think about your farmer's market. Think about all the pumpkins you can put in here. You'll be autumnal.
Lee just said, is it being over dramatic? Wait, it scrolled so fast. Is it being over dramatic to say this wagon would be life changing? I don't think so. I don't think it's over dramatic.
Because what a lot of people also don't realize, and again, you think of like how to adapt these products and use them for older kids. And, you know, a lot of families who have children with special needs have really, and obviously I don't know if, you know, this family does, but a lot of families who have children with special needs have really gravitated towards stroller wagons because they hold more weight. And then, you know, if there's any kind of like respirator situation or any kind of medical devices, you have the ability to carry everything around. That's like the stroller wagon market is huge for that specific. And even though there are variances across the board, clearly, they are huge for that demographic. And I think it's a wonderful, like, yes, it's a really fun, it's like a toy. It's a fun thing to use and like take outside, but it is a very good tool.
I think everyone needs it before Halloween.
Yeah.
I mean, this is great for trick-or-treating. Right? Get in and
out. I don't even remember which colors they sent me, but there's a second one of these, and then there's another one. So I don't even know what color you're gonna get.
You get what you get. I think they don't mind. I don't think they're gonna mind what color they get. So that is the prize for tonight. The Explore stroller wagon from Evenflo. We just went over some amazing Evenflo products. There is an enormous amount of chatter going on here. Everybody is so excited. Who's excited? Are you guys excited? You guys excited to find out who won? All right, now if you're joining us late, you still have a chance. Okay, Kaylee's telling you there. Put a number between 1 and 1,000 into the chat. Do not enter twice. Do not enter twice, you'll be disqualified. Okay, we had a pre-selected number that we picked before the show. The first person to come closest to that number without going over will be the winner tonight of the Explore stroller wagon.
And then also, like, obviously follow us here, but like follow our socials. We put things up. Go follow the socials.
Go follow us. Go follow and definitely download the My Baby Experts app. You can also win the October giveaway as well too. We have the Revolve is part of the giveaway this month. There's $2,500 in prizes. You definitely want to go download the app, and let me pop that on the screen for everybody. Here. So this is how you enter the October giveaway.
Jacqueline, I'm glad it's helpful. She said, thank you for reviewing the features of the other Evenflo products. I've been kind of lost with the whole registry thing, and this is actually helpful.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
No, totally. It's good. It's so good to hear about the features and to hear it from someone who really knows what they're talking about and what they're looking at. Just saying. So Jamie does a fine job at demonstrating, and it's helpful every time. And honestly, like, it seems like every time you do it, there's just another angle of like, who's it good for and who needs it. And it's just one of those ahas for me too. When I'm talking to parents all the time, I'm keeping
just like just like Rose and Titanic. It's been 84 years.
And we've been doing it together since the very beginning.
I mean, it is great. I was thinking about this today, actually, and I was like, in March of next year, it'll be my 12-year anniversary of losing my job. So that means I will have been in the baby space just under 18 years at that point, which is
it's
wild.
Crazy. And for those of you who did not see the original shows with Jamie and I, it was the My Baby Expert show. It's actually how we started doing live streaming, was on this show in 2010, 12 years ago, almost 12 years ago. Yeah. We were a little younger. There was more hair.
A little younger.
Oh, we'd be in my store. Jamie take the train out. We'd come do the show. And look where we are now. We wouldn't have thought that 12 years ago we'd be here on Amazon doing the show, huh?
No. And like back in the day, like it literally was like there were 400 devices hooked up to stream. And now it's just like, you could do this on your phone.
It was so different. But we made it work. It's kind of incredible that we did it, So, And so anybody original? I doubt it. Their kids are like teenagers at this point. Kaylee said, I was in high school 12 years ago. Thanks, Kaylee. We appreciate that. Oh. It's true. All right. Did everybody get their numbers in? Because now I'm depressed. Did everybody get their numbers in? We're gonna be picking a winner in just a minute. Who wants it?
Yeah, I have no clue.
You have no clue.
So.
All right. I think I'm gonna give you the number that we picked. I wrote it down, and then I'm going to just confirm with Kaylee that she. Hold on a second. They're so excited. We should do more like this. I like
somebody just said their oldest is 20 and their youngest is 7 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
That's how my family is. I have a 20-year age gap between me and my little sisters. There are 4 of us.
Are you losing me? I feel like I'm getting fuzzy here.
I can see you fine.
I look fuzzy on Amazon.
I see you fine, but that means we better hurry before something messes up.
You never know. I might be gone any minute. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the winner? Did everybody follow and put a number in? Make sure you're following. Make sure you put a number. Okay. I'm going to hold up the number and then we're going to figure out who the winner is. And I think we know Kaylee's going to be finding us the winner here. Okay. You ready? Jamie, are you ready for this number?
Yeah.
The number is, let me not put it upside down because it would actually work upside down as well. Okay. That is the number.
Okay.
Can everybody see that?
That's 669.
669.
Upside down would be a very different number.
Yes. But it's not. This was the number. 669. Okay. Okay. Did anybody come close? Who won? Does anybody know who won? Yeah, I know who won. It was Megan Glembosky. Megan said 666.
Because it's spooky season, and sometimes you got to use the spooky number.
And the number was 669. She came closest without going over.
That's awesome.
She won. Megan.
Congrats.
It's your lucky day, honey.
She's like, I'm dying. Good. What? She said, I'm dying in the chat. So good. That's awesome.
She won. Congratulations. That was fun. Yay. We need to have prizes like that.
Now I get to get it. What? Out
her
of my house.
She said her husband chose the number.
Well.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. You need to give him a big kiss for that. Oh my God.
Megan's comment about that is pretty genius, but
what?
My chat just disappeared.
It's going so fast I can't read it.
Yeah, my chat's completely gone. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, internet. All right. Well, there you go. That's the winner. Megan's the winner. And if you did not win tonight, don't forget to go enter in
the October giveaway.
What do we have? Like 10 more? What is it? The 19th? We have like 12 more days.
30 days, half September, April, June, and November. There's 31. So yeah, 12 days.
12 days. 12 days left in the October giveaway. What do we have? We have
You've got the Evenflo Revolve car seat. You have the Tango.
Yep.
Travel system.
Yep.
You got 87 pounds of Dapple.
You do.
You have a lifestyle carrier. You have a baby Catan carrier and a diaper bag. You have Love to Dream.
The Bundle of Dreams.
You have a Bundle of Dreams mattress.
You have
all Fairhaven Health stuff.
The cram set.
Mm-hmm. It's a big bundle. It's a big bundle.
The Love to Dream, the diaper decor.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. It's an incredible amount of stuff that you will get in this October giveaway. And so if you would like to win, go download the My Baby Experts app and then join us here for our Amazon lives. Okay, we're live on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, like we are tonight. I'm live on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. doing our breastfeeding and pregnancy Q&As. Okay. I'm also going to be answering questions, and I'll show you a whole bunch of great products. And then on Fridays, Jamie and I will be here at 3 p.m. for our Friday show.
And a lot of times,
and then we've got the occasional Joe shows on the weekends and deal shows that we do too.
And a lot of times it is not, this is very different. Every episode is not all baby product. So this was a very different show. So sometimes it's like a couple baby items, and then we talk about kitchen mess.
Like, and popcorn and everything else in between, and bidets. And lube.
The Benoit balls.
Salty balls.
We talk about all the things. So
and lots of food.
I still have not ordered those.
And we cook. You need to get that lamp.
Yeah.
You need to get that lamp. Maybe I'll throw that to them on Friday. Friday we're gonna have a great show too. And yeah, come back because we got great stuff coming up, and especially with the holidays coming, all kinds of really great gifts that you can, get for your friends, we do everything. And a lot of the stuff that we love and use ourselves. You hope I had a great weekend. Thank you so much, Katie. Yeah, I was away this weekend. It was really fun. We were in the Poconos. It rained a little, so that was kind of
fine though.
But it was so nice, so cozy and fun. We had a good time.
I unpacked
boxes. So close too. It was so close. It was like it was like an hour away. What'd you say?
No, I was like, I unpacked boxes. No, the Poconos are great. I love the Poconos.
Do I look fuzzy to you guys right now? No. Or is it just the way that my internet is streaming and I can see myself here? Do I look fuzzy? I just want to know. I wonder. No? Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. All right. Well, big congrats to Megan. All right. For winning tonight's prize. And thank you everyone to hanging out with us. And
thanks for hanging.
And thanks Evenflo. Let's all thank Evenflo for giving the prize, first of all, and creating these awesome products that are like affordable and safe and just innovative, that have all these great features, and you can really get them at a great price. And thanks to Amazon for letting us stream here. Just so great.
Thanks to my equipment for holding up, and thanks to Optimum for the internet pulling through tonight at Cherry's.
Yeah, I won't thank them.
We're going to thank them for now. It's putting good energy into the universe.
That's true. Mm-hmm. I am going to be depending on them. Thank you. All right. We're going to say goodnight. And I will see you on Thursday. Then we'll see you both of us will see you on Friday, 3:00. Okay. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.